Shalom, Apostle, coming back at you with the truth, giving all praise to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, Kakadash. I'm going to put this up raw. Anyway, this is, I'm going to entitle this, Jewish scholar says Jewish people were invented. And this is from a video entitled How I Stopped Being a Jew, Shlomo Sand, SOAS, University of London. He's a professor, and he's doing this lecture. I didn't even watch the video. I'm going to watch it later. I'm not going to have time to watch it now. But as you can see, it says SOAS, I don't know what that stands for, University of London. The London Middle East Institute, something in the Center to Jewish Studies in London. It says how I stopped being a Jew, Professor Shlomo Sand, University of Tel Aviv. So he's based out of Israel. So you have an actual so-called Jew that's saying that that they're not Jews. And I got this from, let me go to this, biblical Hebrew awakening live stream, which they just have nothing but live stuff 24 hours a day. Anytime I go on this page, I go on it, and I suggest you watch it. Biblical Hebrew Awakening. They're on live now, and they're speaking about, as you see, Arthur Kosa, the 13th tribe, where he says that if these, and he's a so-called Jew as well. So you have so-called Jews, and you notice vocab never brings that up. He never interviews people that say that they're so-called Jews, that say that the Jews are not the real Jews, or the white Jews are not the real Jews. Anyway, this is where I stopped and got my camera. The 13th tribe, when you read it, and we used to bring out that book, he basically said if the so-called Jews, the European Jews, are real Jews, that there would have to be a 13th tribe, and he was found dead after he wrote the book. I don't know how many years after. Anyway, it says the Jews of our time fall into two main divisions: Sephardim and Ashkenazi. And I believe, don't quote me on this, but I believe that the Sephardim Jews are a lot of them are actually Israelites. Because remember, we mixed ourselves among everyone. It says the Sephardims are descendants of the Jews who since antiquity had lived in Spain until they were expelled at the end of the 15th century, which is the 1400s, going back to Columbus and the Spanish Inquisition, where if you were a Jew or a Muslim, you had to convert to being a Christian, Catholic, same thing, and settled in the countries bordering on the Mediterranean. So they were forced out of Spain. It says the Balkans, and to a lesser extent in Western Europe. And like I said, if I'm correct, that I know some of them would have to be the actual Israelites, but what percentage I don't know. We'll find out. But Israel scattered throughout the whole planet, man. And this is this Hebrew Israelite thing is waking up a lot of people. They're looking at the scriptures, they're looking at religion, they're looking at the Most High, and with a different set of eyes. Anyway, if you get a chance every once in a while, you come to this page, Biblical Hebrew Awakening, which they give you a lot of information, solid information.
Were expelled at the end of the 15th century and settled in the countries bordering on the Mediterranean, the Balkans, and to a lesser extent in Western Europe. In the 1960s, the number of Sephardim was estimated at 500,000. The Ashkenazim at the same period numbered about 11 million. Thus, in common parlance, Jew is practically synonymous with Ashkenazi Jew. It should be mentioned that the Ashkenaz of the Bible refers to a people living somewhere in the vicinity of Mount Ararat in Armenia. The name occurs in Genesis 10 verse 3 and 1 Chronicles 1 verse 3.
Yeah, it's one of the sons of that came out of the line of Yapath. You know, Magog, Japhet. Ashkenazi is just a region of the land that the sons of Japhet inhabited. So when the so-called Jews went over there, they called themselves Ashkenazi Jews, which is an oxymoron because Ashkenazis are Japhetic and Jews are Shemitic. So you can't be. You can only be one. You can only be one nationality on one line, based upon what your father is. But anyway, in this video, he quoted. He didn't actually go to the scripture, but he mentioned the Jews, and I believe what's his name? Shlomo Sand. I think he even mentioned Revelation 2:9, which speaks about there's going to be a group of people calling themselves the Jews and are not. I'll read it real quick. We know it or should know it. Revelation 2:9. I'll read it quick. Revelation 2:9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them that which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. And that's these people that are going around saying that they're Jews. Anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom. Like I said, I'm going to put this up raw. Shalom.